everyone, it's Deb here, and I thought I'd do a layout share for my last video of the day, and got a few to get through. Like, these are just my 9x12s, and these are just from 2017. I think there's a few from the end of 2016. I'm a slow scrapper, and I also do Project Life, so scrapbook layouts for me are mainly for the fun of it, because I feel that I document in my traveler's notebooks and Project Life everyday events. So doing a scrapbook layout is just fun for me, and it's just bonus that I'm capturing my memories as well. So I'm going to get right into it. They're in no particular order, like there's they're all mixed together. I'll just go through them and try and remember when I did create them. So first up is this one, and I believe I got the tree cut file from the cut shop. I created the ho 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 from in my Silhouette studio. Some mixed media background, and this was from December 2017 kits from Kitaholic Kits, and I was trying to channel my inner Missy Whidden. So there's that one, and the photo is obviously in the middle. That's where I got the idea from Missy. She puts her photos in her cut files. So there's that one. Next one, I believe, was from, yes, it's December 2017 Kitaholic Kits, and we got this die cut paper. So I laid it on my page to make it look like it, like, you know, when you get the texture paste through the stencils. I wanted that look, so then I just tore some paper, some tissue paper, photo, and just a few little embellishments to keep that one quite simple. Okay, next one was September 2017 Kitaholic Kits, and we got the Kaiser Craft, what was it called? I can't remember, but it was the Manly collection. So I did scrapbook a picture of my kids with their great-grandfather, and just a few little embellishments here and there, and just some pattern paper to kind of make it blocky at the bottom. Made my own little rosette at the top with some crepe paper that we got in the kits. I remember there was a lot of cogs in this kit, in the September 2017 kits. Lost words. So this one is also from them kits. Scrapbooked a photo of myself. I still got to add my journaling in here. Use the crepe paper that we got in the kits, and just put strips of paper down the middle with my photo. So that's that. And the little baggie, we got some product in a little baggie in our kits, and that's what I've used there. Okay, next one is definitely from September 2017 Kitaholic Kits, because it had all them cogs, and the paper had started off with the cogs. I'm just going to move this out of the way because I'll just pop it off. We're going to pop it. Sorry about that. That makes it easier now. So the paper had all the cogs on it, and we got a full pack of Kaiser Craft cogs and little steampunky kind of things. So I layered them all down with the sticker sheet. We got the Tim Holtz words, folded over some paper here and here, and I'll give you a close-up look at that. Now, some of these have got process videos for these layouts, and if they do, I will try and link them below, because some of them, well, actually most of them, of these layouts are up on the Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel. So I will try and link each layout that does have a process video below. Next one was from the July kits, July 2017 Kitaholic kits, and I do believe it was the Craft Daydreamer or something collection. So large photo, all this confetti kind of type thing was printed on the paper, so I just put a border strip top and bottom, few embellishments up the top and down here on a diagonal, and that was a simple layout done. Okay. Excuse me. Now this one was from our the closet scrapbooker, who is Rach. We both got together and did a collab, reject shop collab, and they brought out this beautiful collection at the reject shop. So this was my layout for that, and there is a process video for it, so I will link it below. And I just used my hexagon punch and put some up on foam and the rest flat down. Punched a little bit of a border on each side just using one of my punches. These gold leaves are actually what do you call them? Hair clips, and I use them to embellish. And just trying to get this in frame, just a little bit embellishing at the bottom. I love this, one of my favorite layouts. I want to frame it. I still haven't added my journaling on the back, and I most probably will scrap lift myself on this one because I just love how it turned out. This one was the Girl Squad collection. Was it August, September? Yeah, it might have been August Kitaholic kits. Scrapbooked a photo of my daughter and her friend, and her friend's cupboard for privacy reasons. Did some stitching on this one. I love when we get thickers that have got the titles already done for you. Yeah, just quite simple and girly. I can't remember if I followed a sketch for this one. And that is that one. Like last year I was on a total 9x12 kick. So this one was the Cocoa Vanilla Europe collection, and I do believe we got that in the June Kitaholic kits. So again, I die cut background, and I do believe I got this from Paper Issues, this heart background. Backed some of the hearts and then just embellished. And I love how clean this looks, even though there's a little bit on there. And next one is, now this isn't a 9x12. This was actually a frame that I picked up at Scrapbook Expo once. So I just got 5 photos and put them on the back, and then used some vellum on some of the windows and embellished with wood veneer from Corbett Creations. All of this was from the June Kitaholic kit. So closer look at this. I can't remember if there was a process video for this, but if so, I will link below. Okay, sorry, I should have probably got them in order. Would probably be the sensible thing to do. This one was Simple Stories, and this was February 2016 Kitaholic kits, and the paper came with the flowers printed on it and this diagonal. So I got my craft knife and cut along the flower there, tucked a picture of my daughter, put a little bit of embellishing up the top, and some journaling and just a sticker, and kept it really simple. I did add a few more flowers there from the ephemera pack that we got, and it's a very, very simple layout. There's even a exclusive flare there. So there's that one. I know this was the January 2017 kits from Kidaholic Kits, because we got the Kaiser Craft collection. I can't remember what it was called. And this was, I don't think I did this for, I should mention that I'm on the design team if you don't know. And most of these layouts were made for the design team. This one was just for fun. And I think I might have followed a sketch. And I just loved the colours of it, and this picture of my daughter took Barbie to the beach one day and stuck her in the sand so she could watch Ava swim and play. And yeah, so, and I did drop my ink pad here, and it looks a little bit funny because I got some gesso and I wasn't going to pull it apart and try and do it again, so I just got some gesso and tried to paint over it. So that's all good. I'm still happy with it. There's that one. Then there's this one of my son. Now, I think this was before I was on the design team. I can't remember. But it might have been July 2015. No, it couldn't be that far back. I can't remember. Anyway, I used my computer and printed out the words for Rock On by David Essex, and I scrambled it up a bit so it printed over the top of the previous text, so it looked all kind of grungy and messy. Then just did some diamonds, including the photo. Kept it really simple. I actually made my own enamel dots by punching out some pattern paper and putting glossy accents on the top. So, like when you're holding it far away, you couldn't even tell that that wasn't an enamel dot, and it matches perfectly with the papers. And just matted my whole layout in a pattern paper because I do not have a wide format printer. So I had to make sure my white piece of cardstock was A4, and then I could have, then I was able to mat it onto the pattern paper. Oops, did something just fall off? I don't know. This one, yes, something did. Okay, this one was from, oh my goodness, I can't even remember. Was it from that Kaiser Craft collection? Oh, no. This was from the Barbershop collection from Kaiser Craft, and it was, so it must have been 2016. Yeah, September Kits 2016, and it was very, very manly kit. And I made this layout of my daughter. So just lots of tearing of the papers, tissue paper that's been folded up, cluster of embellishments at the top, and I kept the chipboard naked there. I didn't do anything to treat it. So, and just a few sequins and stuff, and I think it looks like I sprinkled some silver mist on there as well. So a girly layout using a manly collection. This one was before, yeah, this one was before I was on the design team. And what have I used here? Oh, we got the gelato in the kits, and I put it in a, oh that's right, I put it in one of those Dauber bottles and whacked it. So it took a lot of mixing to get that gelato all mixed up in there. And then I just used my Cameo to cut out the triangles to make shakers underneath. And simple title with some more sequins. I stamped with a, I think it was a Kaiser Craft music stamp that's in my stash. So my son is a big guitar player and into the music. Okay. So this one was back in 2016 too. I know it's a Cocoa Vanilla collection. I can't remember what one it was. So I just did a grid of 3x4 cards. I cut them out of the pattern paper, did a lot of outlining, and I do love to do this, journaling with lines around the layout to bring it all together, and just a few little bits and pieces here and there.